Hey guys, Brady here with your daily tennis lesson. So we're looking this week at swing paths, and today specifically the two-handed backhand. I think as most of you know, I've got a one-hander. So we've got Mark here today to demonstrate the two-handed backhand for us. And you guys are going to see a pretty cool graphic where we basically draw a line in the shape of what, you know, should be pretty close to your guys' two-handed backhand stroke, okay? So let's go ahead and take a look at Mark's backhand here. And as you guys watch this, we'll see two or so, and then we'll slow one down for you. And we're going to be discussing three really important ideas on this backhand, you guys. And the first being that when you see Mark set that racket, you can look in that graphic. I think it's very important that you guys take the racket head upward to begin this stroke. So, you know, it's the idea of a loop. I don't think it's as big of a loop as we would see on the forehand side, or even as big of a loop as we would see with the one-handed backhand. But I think you guys generate way better rhythm and quite a bit more power if you guys are taking that racket head upward before it drops down, all right? And that's just, you know, how I feel club level players should be attempting this backhand. I think if you guys maybe watched this type of graphic from, say, a Leighton Hewitt, it would look nothing like Mark's does at the start of the stroke, because Hewitt drops down before he comes up. So that's something as your level gets higher and higher that you guys can play around with that backswing a little bit. But just for that club level type player, which I think a lot of you are, I like that cookie cutter style circular motion in the backswing, which delivers us to point number 2 today. You guys can see where Mark reaches the lowest point in his backswing. He is below the height of the tennis ball. That's a really key idea for you guys. And with the two-hander, it's probably not quite as low as the one-hander, but you guys are creating all sorts of problems for yourself if you're watching your own graphic and not seeing the racket head at least get a couple inches below the height of the ball, all right? It makes everything swing out and upward, which creates spin, height over the net, and better power for you guys, okay? Leads us into point number 3. The farthest point that you guys are seeing in Mark's graphic here is point of contact, right? We want to make sure that the point of contact is out in front of the right foot. Really, really key. If you guys are trying to hit a heavy, heavy two-hander and making contact more in the middle of your body, you're creating problems because the ball's heavier back there. So start working that extension. You can see that nice stretched out move that Mark makes from that drop position into contact. There's a good amount of distance there. So let's really work on hitting on those 3 points with your guys' two-hander. Get at least a little bit of a semblance of a loop. Get that racket head dropping below the height of the tennis ball, and then make sure you guys are really working that extension idea to make sure contact is happening in front of your body, okay? So I hope that was really helpful. I think it's a pretty cool little graphic, being able to see the shape of a swing in terms of a drawing. Makes it very easy for you guys to pick up on what the racket should be doing in the swing path, okay? So that's all I got for you guys today. Please click like below this video, and if you happen to be watching on YouTube, please subscribe to our channel. Thanks, and we'll see you soon.